Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is PMS, subject Social Studies, grade 7, lecture number 44. Chapter number 12, Muslim scientists, philosophers, and travelers. Today we will do a written work of its question answers. So open your notebooks. Question number 1. What are mechanics, meteorology, and philosophy? What are mechanics, meteorology, and philosophy? Its answer is mechanics. Mechanics is the study and science of machines that deals with movement, force, and motion, how they work, etc. Mechanics. Mechanics is the study and science of machines that deals with movement, force, and motion, how they work, etc. Meteorology. Meteorology is the study of weather and climate. It helps in forecasting the weather. Meteorology. Meteorology is the study of weather and climate. It helps in forecasting the weather. Philosophy. Philosophy from two Greek words, philo, love of, and sophos, wisdom. Philosophy is the study of the nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. It is the study of the truth, it is the study of truth or wisdom through argument. Question number 2. What is difference between astrology and astronomy? What is difference between astrology and astronomy? Astrology. Astrology is the study of the movements of the planets, stars, etc., in the belief that these can influence people's character and future. This is of course quite ridiculous. Astrology and magic were considered as much reality in the past as geography or mathematics. People really believed that the stars could influence lives and characters. Magic was something that lay behind things that people could not understand. Primitive people till a few years ago believed that things such as aeroplanes and telephones were magic. Astronomy. Astronomy is the scientific study of the stars and planets and their movements by means of telescopes and many other scientific instruments. Astronomy is the scientific study of stars and planets and their movements by means of telescopes and many other scientific instruments. Question number 3. Write about the importance of Al-Khwarizmi's work. How did this help later scientists and scholars? Al-Khwarizmi's work Al-Khwarizmi worked on mathematics, especially algebra, and the concept of zero revolutionized the applications of mathematics to science and engineering. His major contribution was the adoption and use of zero in mathematical calculations. Previously, a dot had been used to indicate nothing, and this led to confusion. Al-Khwarizmi's work on mathematics, especially algebra, and the concept of zero revolutionized the application of mathematics to science and engineering. His major contribution was the adoption and use of zero in mathematical calculations. Previously, a dot had been used to indicate nothing, and this led to confusion. He also was the inventor of what we call algebra, and the complicated term used in higher mathematics called algorithm, which is extensively used in computers today. His advances in astrolabes His advances in astrolabes were also important. He was the inventor of what we call algebra, and the complicated term used in higher mathematics called algorithm, which is extensively used in computers today. His advances in astrolabes were also important. Question number 4. Do you think traveling was easier in Ibn Battuta's time than it is now? Do you think traveling was easier in Ibn Battuta's time than it is now? Answer. Although in although in Ibn Battuta's time traveling was easier, there being no official formalities, documents, passports, and so on. But at a practical level, it was incredibly difficult. Transport on foot, horseback, cart, or ship was slow and dangerous because of hostile people, robbers, fire ants, storms, rocky coast, etc. There were, of course, no hotels as we know today. Travelers had to stay at inns or find friendly people to stay with. Although in Ibn Battuta's time traveling was easier, there being no official there there being no official formalities, documents, passports, and so on, but at a practical level, it was incredibly difficult. Transport on foot, horseback, car, or ship was slow and dangerous because of hostile people, robbers, fire ants, storms, rocky coasts, etc. There were, of course, no hotel as we know today. Travelers had to stay at inns or find friendly people to stay with. Note your homework. Find from these interesting figures which you studied in chapter number 12, who do you think made the most lasting contribution to knowledge? Who do you find the most interesting person? Why?